You left the E-lights on, Mom. Come on. Yeah, you guys heard those sounds? Those sounds that I'm gonna try to fix today. Woo! I'll talk more about this in a few seconds. Let me just drive over to the safe house. So today is March 30th. As you guys heard from those like little car sounds, there's obviously something wrong with my car, and the reason why is because me and my dad tried installing some new coilovers. And my dad is definitely handy with cars and such, but he's not a car expert, and neither am I. So they came out pretty funky and stuff. They have some weird sounds, some clickings. They're too bouncy, and I think one of the back springs he ended up actually setting wrong because I told him to set it the other way around, and he was like, nah, it's good. And it ended up making sounds. So I'm out here in the morning. I technically have class right now, as you guys can hear from the background. Let me show you.
I like how people are like, is this a trick question? Okay, so some of you guys are not scared of the implicit methods.
I'm obviously focusing more on things that are a little bit more important to me right now, which is of course my coilovers. They actually also did sit a little too low. One thing that I haven't really told you guys about because of involving all this is that I actually have like a decently big untapped passion for cars. Around like high school when I first got my first car, I had to do a couple of things to it to like fix it up, and I never spent like I basically didn't spend any money because I was a broke high school student and I didn't want to go investing a bunch into cars yet, and that's the main reason why I'm not into it now. But I'm finding that it can be much more affordable than I'm thinking, of course. I don't know. I've always liked the idea of having a car and just like adding things to it, making it faster, making it look personalized, and making it look like my car, you know? Because of course, you know, this is my car, of course, but you have other people who have like the same car, and it's like, you can look at it and be like, oh, that looks like John's car. But if I fixed it up and stuff, it would be like, oh, this looks like John's car instead. And of course right here, right here I have the coilovers that I'm being like edited. No, estoy hablando con el cámara.
Dice que 111.
Hice una cosa y sí subió. Era con poner más presión a los resortes.
Poquito o mucho.
On the other side, it was this that was a little bit loose, and so I ended up tightening it to make sure that it wouldn't make any more noise. But it's still making noise on both sides, and I don't know the reason why. I do know that the reason why it's so low is because this spring isn't compressed, so all I did was just loosen this up pretty much, and then tighten it from here so that the spring could have more compression, thus pushing the car a little higher up. I still need to check if anything else is loose though, and I don't believe it is. But we're gonna see what the final result of the car is, of course. I'll show you guys afterwards.
Ahí lo vas a subir también, ¿sí?
¿Ah?
¿Lo vas a subir también ahí atrás?
No quería subirlo.
¿Ah?
Quería mover el resorte.
¿Ese resorte malo? ¿Cuál es el malo?
Este es el que
¿Está movido?
Sí.
¿Ah?
Sí.
Ahí está, ahí está. Y la marca está bien, la marca está bien. Hola.
First impressions of the car. Still hear noise in the back. Feels a lot better now. That's definitely just the struts having a little bit of space. So what we ended up doing is basically tightening all the screws in the back, making sure that they were all tight. We had to switch out one, we had to like basically realign the spring in the back because my dad placed it wrong. So we flipped it over, tilted it a bit. We had to like take off all these parts and put it back in. Turned out that the struts are probably, in my opinion, I think they're a little bit too long, which is giving them a little bit too much extra space, and because of that, it has space for the strut to bounce from the chassis. So now there is no sound coming in from the back because, as you guys saw, we did end up adjusting. We ended up changing that spring right there and adjusting it because it was misplaced pretty much. And there's basically no noise coming from the front. The only noise that's coming out is from the back, and we believe the reason why is because there seems to be a little bit of space right here between the strut and the chassis, like I said earlier. That's stuff that we can easily fix. It's just nice that at least the car isn't making any ugly noises. And of course the car is open and no one noticed. So at least the car is now drivable again. I might just make it a thing of like actually fixing the car up and making it look a bit more personalized, just because, you know, there's always a good reason to have like variety in the channel, so might end up doing that. But as for now, I'm just gonna shower and then go to work. Tomorrow in the morning though, I will be having, no, not tomorrow, tomorrow's Wednesday. Thursday morning, I will be having a deadlift session with Kevin, so I'll be filming that. It'll be at Fitness 19. It'll be in the morning. Should be hitting 305 or 315 for my top set, something like that. So I'll see you guys then. So I actually just arrived back in from AutoZone, and the reason why, because I'm pretty sure you guys saw it in the previous clip, and I know I'm not at the gym, but I wanted to explain something that I'm gonna do. But I've had this crack on my back bumper for my car for a really long time. By really long time, I mean like 2 years. And so, of course, the obvious solution is just to like get a new bumper, but I'm kind of a broke ass, I'm kind of cheap, so I was like, no, I'm gonna try to fix this myself. And so there's one crack that obviously I'm not gonna be able to fix with this technique, but there is a crack that's just literally just in the middle that doesn't go towards the edges. There's a section where the paint is chipped. And so I bought a few products for my local AutoZone, and I'm gonna show you guys. Well, you could also buy this on Amazon too, but I'm gonna show you guys what they are in a bit and how I'm gonna use them to fix my cracked bumper. Crack bumper. I like that. Just registered fucked my $20 bill, man. So what I got, right? I ended up getting some super glue. All these like decisions that I made for this particular situation is a bit questionable, so that's why I'm really just testing it. Because either way, I might get a new bumper regardless. So, you know, spending 20 bucks on a possible solution to this isn't a bad idea. Then I bought this very common like little ink kit. You can find these at like O'Reilly's or AutoZone for like 15 bucks. You want to make sure you get the right color though, looking at like the little barcodes on your driver's seat. It also like the trim color, and you'll get your color code from there. And then some sanding. So the reason I bought these three, right, is because of course when repainting it I need primer, then I need the paint, and then I need clear coat, right? This includes all of that. And of course it's not a substantial amount because I don't need a lot. It's just enough to like cover these little gaps, right? The reason for the super glue though is because I need to be able to seal this crack to begin with. So my idea, of course, is to just fill it in with super glue, and once it dries out, sanding it down, and then like if there's still any gaps that are left, just keep like filling those in and repeating that process until it's basically filled out. And from there, just starting the process of sanding it and then primer, all that stuff, right? And that's pretty much what I would do with all of it. Same thing with this little chipped paint here. I would just sand this edge down, and then eventually once it's smoothed out, just get on to painting. But yeah, let's see if that works. I think we're first gonna start off with the chipping paint right here, just cause I feel like that's probably the easiest thing to work with right now. I did wash my car earlier. I made sure that you have to like do that before getting started, because if not, you're gonna end up encapsulating a bunch of dirt behind your paint, and you don't really want that. So yeah, let's give this a quick try. So I just sanded it down. Obviously it still looks really horrible because it's just literally just the first layer of a little bit of paint. Once it settles down, I'm gonna sand it down lightly again and then give it another coating layer. Once I feel like it has enough layers and it's pretty much evened out, that's when I'm gonna apply the clear coat. Here's the second coating now. Now I gotta like sand that down once that one dries off. I'm probably gonna give it like a fourth and a fifth coating. So this right here is the third coating. It does look decent until you look at it from a different angle, and then it does look darker, but maybe that'll change once we apply the clear coat and all. I'm also doing it up at the front. I can show you guys that real quick, but I'm a little iffy about this honestly, because it says it's the same paint. You can usually find it by going again to your car door, and then right here it's gonna say CTR, C meaning color, and trim, TR meaning trim. You just want to look for the C, and the C is going to be 070 for my case. And again, 070, same one here. That's this Toyota, and it makes sense because technically my car is a Toyota. It's looking iffy. I don't know. I guess from far it is looking better. You guys can see right here. If I go like from the same angles before, or I guess similar angles before. This is again how the mark looks now, and then this is a temporary clip of me talking earlier, and you can see how the difference. We'll see after when editing this if I can tell the difference and if, in my opinion, it looks better or not. But I don't know. I guess it is like smoothing out the edges a little bit. It's very time consuming though, and it's really hot today. I guess it makes it faster to dry though, so. I'm just gonna be skipping the whole entire painting process up until the point where I've finished sanding it down and it looks good enough to my opinion, and I start clear coating it. So as you can see, some of these parts, right, these spots look a little bit smoother already, but of course the color looks a little off. I'm gonna start applying the clear coat and smoothing though. It's gonna be in the bottom section of this. I'm gonna see if that makes the color look a bit better. I'm not sure how obvious this is, but these of course are all the regular painted ones, and this right here is after some clear coat and some brushing. It looks a lot better compared to these, but I honestly don't know how much better this looks compared to like just the regular paint everywhere. I don't know. I'm a little iffy about this. Yeah, they still look a little fucky this morning. I'm not a fan of how they came out. Yeah, this one too also came out darker than it should have. I'm a fan of it.
Sometimes feel like I'm in over my head. Can't count reasons to get up out of bed at all. Like I'm made of stone. No, this life, it can take you by surprise. This time, gonna wipe the sleep from my eyes. Although, sometimes it's impossible. No, I can feel it stirring like an ember burning that I thought I'd lost over time. You ignite the fire in me, you're my driver, steer me where I'm meant to go. Now I'm drawing a curtain. Oh, I was down before, now I can see it. And I'm anyway, take it from me. Now I can feel it all, feel it all.
That shit was cramping up, bro. Oh, shit.
That's all I need. Always overexposed.
I think I found it.
Think you found it?
Damn, prices are pretty hefty.
And you said they were gonna be cheap.
2-pack for $128.50. That is pretty cheap. That is pretty good.
But for these, you don't use these, do you? You just have the micro one.
But they have the bait.
Yeah. But that doesn't affect the performance?
No. Who said that?
I don't know. I thought it would. 128 gigabyte. The reach speed's up to 170. That sounds pretty good. Is there any other ones? All right.
1 terabyte for 140. Damn. So small,
But it's the SSD. SSD faster than hard drive. Oh, dude, my soreness is catching up to me already.
The camera's heavy?
No. Yeah, a little bit. Heavy camera. Oh, it's so small.
Yeah, it's so small.
You want a bigger one?
Yeah, fuck.
I'm scared as fuck to vlog right now, though.
All I can think about is chicken, bro.
Me too, a little bit.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Damn, this is good.
I'm trying to get a bed like that when I
For me,
go
you,
back.
and Dalia.
Chill. She probably watches my videos too. Chill.
At least you'll never have to worry about storage again.
Unless I lose them or break them.
You can leave the 128s in forever.
And never switch it out. Just record them and leave the videos in the camera.
What's the difference in terms of benefits for plant protein and regular protein? Or like whey protein?
Whey protein has a better amino acid profile, so it's utilized better. But if you already have like a high intake of protein, like let's say for you, you weigh like 185. If you're consuming like 250 to 300 grams of protein,
Hell no.
which I know is difficult, but in the scenario where you're doing that, it doesn't matter what kind of protein you're eating.
Oh.
Yeah, because you're already getting the whole entire profile, so it doesn't matter. But if you're getting like, let's say barely like 150 or 180, then whey is better than plant protein. It's just more effective. So.
Now tell the viewers, are you natty or are you not natty? And don't even lie, bro.
No, the question's for you. Are you natty, Mr. 100K transformation video?
Nah, I take
creatine. You take creatine, you bitch. I'll take that too.
Damn.
That one's
flavor. They changed the flavor.
See, and then when you look at it, it's like, damn, that sounds good.
It's chocolate milk.
But, well...
The cookies and cream is so bad.
Oh, you have the cookies and cream one too?
I
have the cookies and cream one.
Damn, I kind of want to get a bag.
This one's actually good though, from what I remember. I think this one's actually good, the chocolate one, for Optimization. But that was like 2-3 years ago, from what I remember.
Whey protein junkies.
Whey protein junkies, yeah. Whey protein every day. So we finished our workout not too long ago, as you guys saw. And the only reason why we came to Costco real quick is because I wanted to finish this vlog, but my like SD card was full, so I had to go buy one. But we finished. We're done with here. We're about to go to like Waba Grill because we're hungry. I technically was fasted, but this dude gave me something that's in my mouth now. Now I'm not fasted anymore. But we're gonna go get Waba Grill, and I don't know what's gonna happen after that, but we'll see. Alright, beast. Damn, it's so smooth now too. We in 4K now, boys. Woo! Waba Grill time. Close it. Close the door. Let me see. Beast. Waba Grill has been claimed. Where's your Waba Grill? You got me, bitch.
I only asked for sauce. Calories for the day. Cutting.
Yo, chill, don't say that. I'm filming. Food has been eaten. No, that's our batteries. Wait. So you want this?
I'm serious, dude.
Let me see it right now.
Nah, dude. You know how to fix your posture.
It's including your glutes when you walk and stuff?
Yeah, your hips, your glutes, your legs.
Yeah. I think that's what I did when I injured my back. I just tried including my glutes more in everything. When I met. That's when you started doing
my glute transformation would be only like
glute transformation video.
a year and a half or 2. Just pure ass.
Oh, my hair everywhere though.
My hair be nappy though.
Be nappy as fuck.
Like know that someone appreciates the hard work that you've been doing low key.
Instead of like only
Beast, dude.
yeah, instead of also only thinking that like, oh, we're not doing much. I know that I'll regret choosing you. If anything, I'll just fucking stop in a bit. Oh, but dropped off Kevin already. We ate, worked out already. Everything's pretty much good. We talked about like the future and stuff with him and YouTube and fitness. Me, YouTube, fitness, music, and school. Of course, we have a lot of these things planned, and we really want to make these things happen. So, always grinding for it. Dude grinds a lot too, especially with fitness. A lot more than I do. But we're gonna go back home. I am probably just gonna shower, then do some homework, and then go to work, because I have work. Don't really want to work today. But I think that's gonna be the end of this vlog, guys.